inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at this level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with their big wins.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Browns first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Kevin Ryan.
Again, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Falcons' 46-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
That was good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down. First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. and it's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start thinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On third down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10.
All things considered, is actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Here's third and 7.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders to throw. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Ready, go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain. Brings up second
Come on,
and
come on.
9.
Hey, like him, 18.
To throw is Sanders. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third down and 9
yards to go.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
But I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First down.
On play action, Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball ball down into the hands of his target, he makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Blake Fisher, former Golden Domer, guilty that time. Pitts is the man in motion. We're going to go play action with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Again, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
7 yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 44-yard line. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. That one is caught by Campbell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start. And he picks up the first down. Up the middle they go. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football.
Ready, set.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
On the go.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Shooting. Will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons get back in it. It is 21-7.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it! Viking 18!
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Ready! Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Ready, right?
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go! Here we go! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Still on his feet. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. a third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Oh, a loose football. The Browns have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown because for...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns are able to extend the lead.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll try to use that size and push forward. It will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and
Last
12.
play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The zone read. This is Penix. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
On the tackle.
3rd and 5.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
down.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
15 more yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Michael Penix. Touchdown Falcons. That his second touchdown tonight. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense and the wideout get set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. This is where you have to finish drives.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they continue to be tough to stop. A chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns tag on one more to their lead.
42. Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks taken at the 7. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48
And the lefty Penix on first down. That's the tight end, Pitts. They'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Cougar 19.
Now Penix to throw on second down. This is caught at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides. So now then, first and goal from the 1. Robinson goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's Sanders. This one complete to Campbell.
Let's add that to the list of great. We've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And it's Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Cowboys come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Cardinals wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Jordan Watkins. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Raiders move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Play action. It's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. And, Greg, they have had their way right from the start in this season opener. You get that sometimes. You don't know what week 1's going to bring, but this is going to be awfully satisfying.
Oh, there's no question. It gives such value to all the work that you did all offseason. And all the way back to OTAs in the spring and then through the dog days of training camp. Everyone wants to start the season strong. 0-0. Everyone in the league has Super Bowl aspirations. Every fan base thinks it's their year. And then to come out and to deliver, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it's really the ideal way to set up the rest of your season and try to stay on track.
That's good.
And it just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
On 1st down, he'll go with Tootin. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Rattler.
Sanders will throw it. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Brown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a keeper on his own read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Ready?
Now Shador on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come back. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
4th down. Here's Sanders. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long. Again, it's Sanders. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's into the clear again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st down.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Let's go. Check out.
Run over center now is to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Now here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Come on.
Now Shador. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready?
To throw is Sanders, and that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That one is good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Give to Robinson from the pistol. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
We'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that part. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Now 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go. Shot. 18 card.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, set, go. Not hook.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Ooh, some kicking going on now. He was dropped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And the Falcons are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
It's a gain of 8.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And give credit to the defense.
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Falcons 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. In this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
At the 24.
On second down, Penix. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They made a real weapon in the passing game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
His throw left side is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
32 yards.
9-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. Set up the screen here for Tootin. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A 4-yard loss.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Sanders. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Very sound. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Penix. He'll step up and run this. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
It's 3rd and 4. Now Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Browns have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
It's a turnover on down.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Ready.
run out of the gun, and it's two. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here with Tootin. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and
19
4.
Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Right back to Tootin. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Got it. Ready?
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's Tootin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Browns. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead.
66. Falcons 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Uh-oh. Now a hit. He lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On 1st and 10, it's Penix.
Penix's pass completes to number 86. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard
So
line.
2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 3.
Let's go. Set up.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons, first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He was tackled at the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
The zone read. This is Penix.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Browns offense and their running back set to go once more. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Hold it ready.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's set. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Zion McCollum that time. On the quarter blitz, he gets in there to record the sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.